For months, the entertainment industry has been buzzing with whispers, speculations, and subtle hints about the relationship between Tian Xuning and Ziyu. What started as quiet murmurs on fan forums has now exploded into one of the most talked about love stories in Asia. This time, however, it's not just rumor. In a breathtaking display of courage, emotion, and authenticity, Tian Xuning and Ziyu have finally proven their love openly in front of everyone. The revelation has not only shaken their fans but also sparked debates across media outlets, social platforms, and even industry circles. Was this a carefully planned announcement, or a spontaneous act of love too powerful to be hidden any longer? The long road of speculation. Before this groundbreaking moment, fans had already pieced together a web of connections between Tian Xuning and Ziyu. They noticed matching accessories, similar social media posts, secretive glances at events, and overlapping schedules that seemed more than just coincidence. Online communities grew restless. Some fans strongly believed they were together, pointing to evidence in fan-captured photos and behind-the-scenes footage. Others dismissed it as fantasy, arguing that the entertainment world thrives on illusions and manufactured gossip. But one thing was clear, whether real or imagined, the chemistry between Tian Xuning and Ziyu was undeniable. The moment of truth. The turning point came during a high-profile event where both stars were present. Reporters expected the usual polite smiles and carefully worded answers. What they got instead was a scene that will be remembered for years. Standing side by side, Tian Xuning and Ziyu broke away from the scripted routine. Instead of dodging questions or laughing nervously, they did something almost unthinkable in their industry. They acknowledged their feelings. Ziyu's hand reached for Tian Xuning's, and she didn't pull away. In that moment, the speculation ceased to be rumor. It became reality. Cameras flashed wildly, fans screamed, and the room erupted in shock. "We've been through a lot," Tian Xuning reportedly said, her voice trembling yet firm. "But today, we want to stop hiding. This is real. This is us." The crowd was stunned into silence before exploding into cheers and applause. Fan reactions, a roller coaster of emotions. The internet nearly broke within minutes of their public declaration. Hashtags bearing their names trended across multiple countries. Fans posted reaction videos, some screaming with joy, others crying uncontrollably, and a few still processing disbelief. For loyal supporters, this was the validation they had been waiting for. Years of subtle clues had finally paid off, and their intuition proved correct. Many praised the couple's bravery, noting how difficult it must have been to love in silence under the heavy scrutiny of fame. However, not everyone reacted positively. Some critics accused them of staging the revelation for publicity. Others worried about the impact on their careers, given how harsh the industry can be toward public relationships. Still, the overwhelming sentiment leaned toward support and admiration. Breaking barriers in the entertainment world. What makes this revelation even more remarkable is the culture in which it happened. In many parts of Asia, celebrities are often expected to maintain an image of unattainable perfection, free from personal entanglements that might distract fans. Dating news can spark backlash, contract losses, and even fan boycotts. For Tian Xuning and Ziyu to stand together publicly is not only a personal triumph but also a statement that could reshape industry norms. They've proven that love doesn't have to be hidden, that stars are human beings with hearts and desires. Their move could pave the way for other artists to live more authentically without fear of losing everything. The symbolism behind their gesture. Observers have analyzed every detail of their public appearance. From their body language to their words, each element carried symbolic weight. Holding hands, a simple act, yet in their context, it was revolutionary. It was not a performance, but a genuine gesture of intimacy. Tian Xuning's trembling voice, it reflected both the fear and the courage of revealing something so vulnerable. The timing, choosing a high-profile event rather than a private interview, made the declaration impossible to ignore. It was a deliberate stand. To many, their actions transcended celebrity culture. It was not just about fandom, but about love as a universal truth. Media frenzy and industry reaction. Within hours, magazines and news outlets published breaking headlines. Tabloids speculated about marriage, secret vacations, and how long they had been together. Talk shows dedicated entire segments to dissecting the moment. Industry insiders had mixed reactions. Some praised their authenticity, while others questioned the wisdom of risking their careers. Advertisers began re-evaluating contracts, but interestingly, rather than cutting ties, several brands embraced the couple, seeing them as symbols of honesty and modern romance. One major fashion label even hinted at a joint campaign featuring Tian Xuning and Ziyu, stating, "Love is the ultimate statement of style." The personal battles behind the curtain. Behind the glamour of their revelation lies a story of resilience. Sources close to the stars revealed that both Tian Xuning and Ziyu struggled privately for years. They juggled demanding careers, relentless paparazzi, and the fear of judgment. At times, they reportedly considered ending things to protect each other's futures. Yet, their bond only grew stronger. Choosing to step into the spotlight together was not impulsive, but the result of countless conversations, tears, and reassurances. Their decision shows that love, when genuine, can withstand even the harshest storms. The cultural impact. This moment may well mark a turning point in how love stories are perceived in Asian entertainment. Already, conversations have begun about the need to support celebrities as individuals rather than idealized products. Young fans, especially, have expressed how inspired they feel. Many have taken to social media, saying that Tian Xuning and Ziyu's courage gives them hope to embrace their own truths, no matter how difficult. In this sense, the couple's revelation is larger than themselves. It's a cultural statement about authenticity, vulnerability, and the power of human connection. What's next for Tian Xuning and Ziyu with their love now out in the open? The big question remains. What comes next? Will they take their relationship even further, perhaps toward marriage, or will they keep things simple, focusing on supporting each other while continuing their careers? Neither has given a detailed roadmap, and perhaps that's the point. For now, they simply want to live without hiding, one day at a time.